What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FC26 video where today guys we have got a lot to talk about specifically, wow, that was really hard. EA have released a new November feedback update and I want to talk about that towards the back end of today's video guys because wow. We've also got some new champs rewards which we're going to go over today and we're going to talk about the content that EA have given us today. However, first and foremost, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. I'm a fair bit under the weather today guys. I've got really low energy. My throat is on fire. I'm finding it really hard to speak. And so for those of you that will be looking for potentially the Road to Glory video and the Draft to Glory video today, I will not be making those. It is everything I've got to look at a video game for 20 minutes here today. So yeah, not often will you find me ill, but today is one of those days. And so let's start with having a little look at any potential content EA have given us with a few days to go. You'll notice for me personally, guys, I've done the SP stuff now, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. For Pele, I still need another 26 games. I'm getting ready for a stint in squad battles. For Jairzinho, I'm just 12 games away. For Carlos Alberto, just 3 games away. And for Muller, just 2 games away. And for weekly play, I just need to play 5 rivals or rush to have got all of that done. And then we'll get some extra packs ready, of course, for the new game. And then when it comes to the live events, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this one off, so I'm just going to have to forfeit that one. I will try and do this, though, trying to do the icons as well. And in this World Tour Silver Superstars League 2, guys, I'm currently 5-3. You need to go 2-1 to win it, so I'm kind of on course. But it's like I played my first 5 games the day it first came out. I should have finished it then. It was so much easier then. It's just demons left in it now, which is a bit of a shame. And for the Gauntlet, I played it once. I only won 2. I lost my first round game. But as you can see here, nothing new in live events, nothing new in campaigns, of which I've done basically everything. And I just don't think these are worth it. I might do the Americas to get a Neres card because he looks pretty legit. But otherwise, I won't be doing anything there. We do have some new weekly rush points. It's the same rewards again, not worth your time, not worth my time. And then FC Pro Live, guys, we've got match day 2 today from now until 10 p.m. So go and get that watched for an hour, lads, and get ourselves a nice 83 by 5. Otherwise, nothing new today. You could win $50 by playing with me on So Rare this weekend. If you click my link and we both score over 380 points this weekend in either Eredivisie or La Liga limited lineups, you will win $50. This is open to anyone who hasn't played a limited lineup in Eredivisie or La Liga this season. These are the lineups that I have drafted for La Liga with this weekend, and with good matchups for both Barcelona and Real Madrid, scoring 380 points should be comfortable. And these are my Eredivisie lineups, and with none of the top 6 playing each other, it should be another high-scoring weekend. So click the link in the description or the comments, scout your lineup for the weekend, and win with me on So Rare. And so with that, let's take a look at anything else that might be new. So when it comes to the tournaments and such, I don't know how you guys are getting on with all of this. I didn't play champs this weekend, guys. The first time, literally ever, since champs has been introduced, that I've not played it this early. There was one time a few years ago where I didn't play over the Christmas week because it was just Christmas time. Couldn't fit in around the Christmas festivities to play it. But other than one Christmas, one time since 2017 when champs got introduced, this is 8 years now of the game. This is the earliest by a distance that I have stopped playing champs. Usually I don't stop until maybe like February or March, maybe even April or May. November this time. We have got new rewards, and I would dare say it's worth playing now to a low end, and I'll explain why when we get through to it. But nothing new in competitive, guys. And yeah, nothing new in your live events or anything. As I say, I think we'll get a lot of that stuff come Thursday morning, maybe Friday evening, or maybe even Friday daytime when the Black Friday promo is well underway. Make sure to get your Evos done and dusted, guys. You're not going to want to miss out on some of the Evos that are coming. For me, I've got a lot to do, and we do get a new Evo today. No Panna. It's a goalkeeper Evo, max overall 83, gives footwork plus, 5 positioning, 5 kicking to 84. Oh, that's it. And it's play 2 and win 1 for it. So for me, I've already got a Zinsberger Evo that doesn't fit. I've also got a Kepa Evo that doesn't fit. And so I will be putting Borbay into this one. It's the only Arsenal player that I've got that we could throw in. Bit of a dead Evo, can't lie. Max overall 83 on a goalkeeper is wildly dead. But there you go. We have got a new evolution in there. And don't forget, guys, as well, to keep checking your reward section. These ones creep up on you with how quickly they expire, and they don't require gameplay to get onto a player either. So you can just go and pop it on a player no matter what. No problem at all. But yeah, there's nothing new here today. A really basic, really dead Evo. That takes us to the SBCs for the day. So we have got... Did I do my 84 double upgrade yesterday? I might not have done. That's really annoying, actually. We have got players. Press Miedemar. These icon picks. Can't wait till they go. Prostegard. We've got Gabriel Silva. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Left wing, left mid, right mid, and striker. Ridiculous pace. And then bang average shooting and passing. Like, it's good stats, mind you. Quick step plus. Decent physical but low aggression. And really, really decent dribbling. Has he got striker? Oh, with a finisher on him. Then he's got inventive, no, game changer, dead ball, trickster, technical, and quick step plus. Doesn't have the best rolls. This is a really good card for evoing. I mean, it's a very decent card now. It's an 83 rated squad with a team of the week player as well. Well worth doing, guys. One of the best SBCs we've had in a while. Well worth doing. That pace is really good for the rest of what this card has to offer. And so now when we get into that realm of being able to give him more play styles, more roles, and more in-game stats when it opens up to 85 rated Evos, he's going to be a must-complete SBC. So I absolutely, guys, would be straight on that, getting that done and dusted and making sure that you don't forget that one. For upgrades, guys, we've got the 85 campaign mix pick for another 24 hours. The base hero player pick that I think is quite terrible. The daily, the standard daily upgrade stuff that I didn't do yesterday. Like, honestly, so sad from me. Silly. An 83 by 3, repeatable twice a day for a week, requires just golds and gives a silver pack and a 2-player pack. That's banging. Like, build those, guys. Build those and save those. An 83 by 3, really nice. Getting ready for Black Friday. Not too bad there at all. We don't mind that. That's some good upgrade content. And then we've got the FC Pro Live Challenge 3 for a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack and nothing in the icon section. So as expected, there really isn't much today. And it really was expected as well. You know, it really isn't the sort of thing where we're sitting here expecting 2 days before the end of the season, EA to drop us an absolute mountain of content. We've got this Gabriel Silva. What has he been given as an upgrade? Huge upgrade and 1 pace. I mean, this is a good card, guys. This is a good card for an 83 rated and an inform only as the SBC requirements. This is well worth it. I think at striker this guy's going to be a beast. I don't think there's many Evos that can go on him yet. You can give him the positional excellence if you've got it for that chemistry, although he's already got World Tour Chem anyway. Yeah, nothing that boosts anything on him, that's for sure. You have got some left-wing rolls from Season 2 to put on him if you wanted. But yeah, this is a very good SBC. I'm very surprised it's not massively in the ascendancy for upvoting him. We've got this, yes. That was from yesterday. What does the community have to say about this card? TF is this? non-10. 97 pace is a joke. This dynamic is cold as. Yeah, the dynamic's pretty good. You know what? Like, I don't understand this community sometimes, guys. If this was like, I don't know, I can't even think of anyone off the top of my head. If this was like Amad Diallo, people would be complaining that it's just, oh no, everyone's got the same player, and or everyone uses the same players, everyone's going to have the same SBCs, everyone's going to have the same Evos. Give us something creative. EA never give content for League of Portugal, for example. You know, I've actually had a lot of you guys complain that League of Portugal gets forgotten. And this year so far, you've had not too many promo cards. Now you've got one, right? From an obscure club as well, not from like your normal club. For Santa Clara, this is by far the first promo card that you have had. And so, I don't know what your problem is with a card like this. It's fun. It's fun. The evolutions... yeah, this is upvoted. It's because it's whatever. It's just a bit boring, isn't it? It's just 5 kicking, 5 positioning on a max 83 goalkeeper. It's just a bit boring because probably he's going to be the guy that gets it from everyone. But to be fair, yeah, bit of a dead one. And so for today on this front, guys, that's all there is. Now, from the leakers, guys, we have got exclusive Silver Stars icons for Season 3. We are getting Dalglish, Zico, Socrates, Maradona, and Baresi. That Baresi will be very welcome, especially if you're building the Silver Stars icon team. I've been using mine today. I haven't got all of the other ones yet. But I think we're going to end up with a full-blown icon team and some of the Evos mixed in, and it's just going to be good fun. But some of these cards need upgrading. In fact, some of the kind of already Silver Star icons, right? So for Garincha, for example, I think this, what is it, double R there for Garincha? I think this Garincha card here, I think this is an awful card, right? Yes, he's got good play styles, inventive, whipped, tech plus, and quick step is real nice. Yes, he's 5-star, 4-star, but no, those stats are just god awful. And so we do need to evo him some, and there are some evos that we can give him. Not all of them stop them from being evoed, and I think that's going to be the case with these ones here as well. I think there's going to be some of these cards that are just going to be pretty stinky and are going to need evoing, but they're still fun and I still like them. FIFA Trading Romania says Thunder in Paris, Pacho is coming as a Thunderstruck SBC. I mean, his gold card, guys, is one of the most popular cards in the game, generally speaking. You know, like, it's only 10k, mind you, but this card, he's got block, jockey, anticipate, and bruiser plus. If this gets a stat upgrade, maybe a playstyle upgrade as well, an extra 1 or 2 here, a dribbling and passing upgrade more specifically, as an SBC, this is what we call a power curve pusher. You are going to see this Pacho SBC in everybody's team. FIFA Trading Romania also says extreme alerts in Brazil, in Paris, in Milan, in Liverpool, and in Barcelona. So we're going to be getting some good cards. We're going to be getting some good cards coming in. Outside of that, I did see a few other bits and bobs for some leaked content from today. Rafinha is coming as a Thunderstruck. That'll be the Barcelona player with Finesse Shot Plus on him as well. He's going to be absolutely outrageous. Schweinsteiger is coming as a Thunderstruck. That's a sort of card that will be super cheap and affordable for everyone. We're getting Roberto Carlos, David Beckham, Shellin. We're getting Hernandez, Gravenberch, and De Mornay. We saw all of those yesterday. So some more leaks today here, guys, but we'll learn even more as we go. Now, before we get on to the EA patch, the feedback update, I beg your pardon, I just want to go over a little change that we spotted today in your Foot Champs rewards. So there's been a massive upgrade, guys, in coins and in packs with like minimum ratings. We'll look at rank 1, but not many of us get in rank 1. Wait, what? Congratulations, I got rank 1, did I? So this has gone from an 84 by 10 to an 86 by 10, an 83 by 10 to an 85 by 10, and another 84 by 10 to two 84 by 10s, an 88 by 3 to an 88 by 3 remains the same, an 85 by 3 Team of the Week upgrade from an 83 by 3 Team of the Week upgrade, 3 guaranteed Thunderstrucks from 2 guaranteed of promo cards, and then 85k coins to 130k coins. All of a sudden, that looks really nice. I had a look at like the 10/11 win ranks because that's kind of where I'm at right this year, especially with how I just can't be bothered to play champs this year, or haven't been bothered. And I thought, is it worth it? Is the upgrade worth it? I really wanted to see. And so I looked at 10 win rewards. And so 10 wins for the season that is just about to end had 25k coins upgraded to 45k coins. So that's 20 extra thousand coins for getting 10 wins. So that's not bad. That's not bad. You get a guaranteed pack instead of a max 87 pack, although I think they changed the guaranteed pack as well this last week or two. You get an 84 by 2 Team of the Week instead of an 81 by 2 Team of the Week, which is quite nice. You then get an 85 by 7 instead of an 83 by 7, and you still get an 83 by 10. And I looked at that and I thought, that's pretty savage, actually. You only get an 85 by 3 to an 85 by 7, a little bump in the Team of the Week, and then 20k coins for 10 wins. And I was like, oh dear, like, that's a bit savage. But then I looked at 8 wins, guys. 8 wins was previously 16,000 coins. It's now 30,000 coins. So you're getting 14,000 more coins for 8 wins. And to go 8 and 7, you can do calmly. Like, you can do it without stressing and sweating. You can get to 8 wins. Like, if you're a 10 or 11 win player, 8 wins will be easy. If you're more than that, 14, 15 win player, it'll be really easy. If you're an 8 or 7 win player, you won't really feel a change, and I'd say it's still worth doing. You've also got an 81 plus Team of the Week player pack for an 84 plus Team of the Week player pack. This is where it got really good, in my opinion. You've got an 83 by 10 instead of an 82 by 10, right? So that's already a big upgrade there. But then these 2 packs here, this was previously one 83 plus player pack, just one 83 plus, that has now become 384 plus player pack. And then this here was a 285 plus player pack that's become a 385 plus player pack. So you've gained, I think, a monster amount of content for 8 wins. And I think about 8 wins, and I think that's really good. Then for 7 wins? Yeah, then for 7 wins, we've gone from 13,000 coins to 25,000 coins. The Team of the Week upgrade pack has gone from an 81 to an 84. You've got an 84 by 6 instead of an 84 by 3. It's literally doubled. And then an 82 by 10 up to an 83 by 10. And I will say it again, for just 7 wins, this is actually a little bit worth it. Like, it's all tradable. You got a big chunk of coins. Really, like, the coin, for me, the coins is like one of the bigger things there. And then even when we look at 6 wins, where was the 6 wins I saw? 6 wins. Where's that one been put onto? Oh, I don't see the 6 win reward. I'm pretty sure it's been bumped up nicely as well, though. And then for something like 9 wins, we've got an 83 by 10 is the same. An 85 by 5 instead of an 85 by 2. The Team of the Week player pack is up to an 84 again instead of an 81. There's a guaranteed Thunderstruck pack, which was kind of already there. And then 35,000 coins from 20 initially. And so this is why what I'm saying, like 8 and 7 wins look like a real sweet spot to be right now, guys. Unless you can comfortably get 11 or more, 9 and 10 doesn't seem like it's a big enough upgrade for me to be like, yeah, let me try and sweat that out. But 7 and 8 looks really good. And then 11 got a reasonable upgrade. So 30,000 coins previously up to 55,000. So that's a huge upgrade again. A 3x84 Team of the Week instead of a 2x81 Team of the Week, which is again another big upgrade. An 85 by 7. I can't remember instead of what it was instead of. But yeah, an 85 by 7 still like pretty decent. That was instead of an 85 by 3. And then an 82 by 10 and an 83 by 10 remain. I would dare say again, guys, like 11 wins has, like 9, 10 and 11 wins hasn't had like an upgrade that I think warrants 9, 10 or 11 wins. But yeah, 8 and 7 wins, guys, I think looks fantastic. I'm not saying like if you get to 8 wins, stop, but just play a little bit more, like play with Evos, play with a fun team. You know what I mean? Play a bit more, play a bit less stressed. Now, I want to end with, for today, this feedback update. I was really excited to read this. EA Sports FC 26 November feedback update. Intro. Hey everyone. Welcome to the latest FC 26 feedback update. In this article, we're diving into your feedback from the past month, what we've heard from you, the changes we've made so far, and what we're planning next. Thank you to everyone who's been providing feedback across our feedback streams in the player feedback portal, Discord, and across social media. So just to give you guys a little breakdown here of what I thought when I read this first paragraph. What we've heard from you, okay, goalkeeper movement, the crossfield pass, perhaps something like that, double tap passes being stupidly OP, things like the stadiums with shadows on in competitive gameplay, which makes no sense whatsoever. Things like pitch trophies as big as the stadium itself, sitting on the corner flag when you're taking the corner. I'm thinking we're hearing about these things. The changes we've made so far, okay, we don't really need to know what, like we already know the changes they've made so far, but it's nice sometimes to recap, right? And what we're planning next. Great to hear. I've really got excited about that. Here's a table of contents. Goalkeeper movement will be less effective. How we're using your recent feedback. AI defending recap. Control sprint dribbling recap. CPU AI difficulty adjustment recap and future. PC feedback survey update. Multi-swap issue addressed. What's next in 2025? After I read the table of contents, guys, I was kind of like, this is a bit dead, isn't it? A recap, and a bit of future. An update. Something that they've actually fixed, which is nice. And what's next? But let's give them the benefit of the doubt, right? We're getting communication that we've never got before. Right. Goalkeeper movement will be less effective. We've been looking at goalkeeper movement for a while now, finding more ways to make it more balanced. We've heard varied opinions about this mechanic from your feedback across all of our sources, and that is fair and reasonable. One thing that's clear is that there's an opportunity to find more of a balance between shooting and goalkeeping. Perfect. With that in mind, we'll be adjusting goalkeeper movement to be less effective in a December update. We'll share full details on this change closer to the update. This was the first time reading this where I'm like, oh, so you haven't actually, like, you haven't told us anything. You've told us that you're going to be telling us that you're going to be making the goalkeepers less effective. You're not telling us how. You're not giving us any indication of specifically when. You know, a December update could still be 5.5 weeks from now, right? 6 weeks from now, just about. Or it could be in a week, right? It really doesn't, like, this leaves me with more questions, EA Sports, than answers, okay? However, I'm interested to see what they're going to do with goalkeeper movement. How we're using your recent feedback. We've seen the community discussions that we're making design decisions based off the feedback of those with the most powerful voices online. We consider that this is basically people saying that it's streamers and content creators that are ruining the game because EA are only listening to us, implementing what we want, and then the game's getting ruined. I can tell you firsthand, I can assure you, they are not addressing things that I am concerned about, almost ever. Goalkeeper movement is about the only one. We consider many feedback sources for every game issue or update, including the player feedback portal, social media, design councils, EA forums, Steam Community Hub, the FC Pro Discord, the global Discord, and more. When we use platforms such as Discord polls to get feedback about certain features, we're getting a quick pulse check of your general opinions. The polls themselves are one aspect of the overall feedback we review before committing to any update. To learn more about the feedback process. So again, this was like, this is basically them saying, guys, we're not just listening to popular guys online, right? And I actually like appreciate that myself, because it's hard sometimes to try and explain to people when you've got like, I can only imagine how difficult it is for EA as well. But when I've got like so many people of my own community saying, Nep, you don't speak up enough for us. And then when I speak up, Nep, all you do is moan about the game. And then when I stop moaning about the game and I enjoy the game, oh my God, you're on EA's payroll. And then when I start talking negatively about the game, oh my God, why'd you play a game you hate? And it's like, you just can't please everyone. And it's nice because I don't have any sway with EA whatsoever. And it's nice that basically saying, we're not just listening to those popular creators online. We are taking feedback from multiple different areas. Really nice. AI defending recap. The below change was made in FC 26. Slightly reduced how tightly AI defenders would mark pass receivers on the edge of their box. We made this change after the improvements to jockeying because we saw from your feedback that you felt user control players could sometimes sit back on defense and let AI teammates do the hard work in some scenarios. That's how everyone plays. They have done for years, but never mind. This is an area of the game you give us a lot of feedback on, and similar to goalkeeper movement, it's a type of feedback that can vary significantly between different types of players. We're continuing to watch this space closely. If we make further tweaks, they'll be likely to be incremental so that we don't completely shift the balance of the game with a single update. We'll let you know of any changes in this space ahead of making any updates. So they're just basically saying here again, guys, like, too many people want too many different things and we can't please everyone. The end of the, like, this is so petty of me, and I know it's petty of me, right? But I don't care. This is who I am. If they just didn't put this sentence in here, we'll let you know of any changes in this space ahead of making any updates, I'd have been happy with that. I'd have been like, nice. Like, they're basically saying, like, they've made a change to AI defense. They're aware of the fact that people are just letting AI defend for them. They're aware of the fact that it's frustrating to play against, and they know that to kind of like make changes in this area, it's got to be really subtle, because anything dramatic will result in a wild change of gameplay, and they don't want to do that. That's fine. It's we'll let you know of any changes in the space ahead of making any updates. That makes me think, oh, so you're not actually doing anything about it. You're just telling us that you know that we don't like it. That's what I got from that. And I'm like, just leave that sentence out. Just don't put it in there. You're like, and again, I know it's petty of me, but it wasn't that one sentence, right? And I'll go into what particular thing it was in a moment from my own Twitter account, right? Control sprint dribbling speed recap. In the past few weeks, a change was made to controlled sprint dribbling that slowed it down. The magnitude of this change was unintended, and we quickly reverted it once we saw how it affected the game across the wider player base. All very true. We're committed to ensuring movement in FC26 feels as responsive as it can. Thank you for your feedback that enabled us to do a quick live tuning update. So basically they're drilling home here, guys, that our feedback counted and made a change for. And I really hate this narrative, right? Because you can't just when something gets changed because it's obviously a big mistake, you can't just be like, oh, thanks for your feedback, guys, you made a difference there. When we're also giving you feedback on 100 other different things that you're just ignoring. You're just completely ignoring. And it makes me think, like, you're really trying to show, hey, we're listening, but only on things that you would have changed anyway, and only on certain things, not on everything. And it really, it feels like a backhanded, like, yeah, we're listening. If I was like, bugger off, we're listening, we got you, don't worry, thanks for your feedback. It feels like that. And again, I know I'm being petty, but the more I read through this thing, right, the more it just kept winding me up more and more. And I'm like, oh, I thought this was going to be them actually giving us some information. There's nothing here so far. Like, we've then got CPU AI difficulty adjustment recap and future. In FC26 1.1.3, we updated the CPU AI to look for passes more often and make quicker decisions about them. Dribble more effectively with sharper turns, less straightforward movement, and less dwelling on the ball. Switch player on defense more often in situations where trailing runner is not beneficial. The term CPU AI here is referring to the virtual user controlling the team you're playing against in offline matches. This update did not affect player versus player experience. So, the reason why they've told us that they've given us a recap here is because it broke squad battles. It made it way too difficult. What we're doing next, we've seen your feedback that the CPU AI in squad battles can hold the ball for too long and plays an overly possession-based game at times. Not at times, all the time. We're planning to make squad battle CPU AI further focus on moving the ball forwards and creating chances quicker. The intent here is to create a more fun gameplay experience in the defensive phase, reducing frustrating off the ball moments where you previously had to choose CPU AI defenders and midfielders passing the ball around without much attack and progress. That sounds great. I was like, damn, I might actually start playing squad battles to Elite 1 again, because that could be fun. All right. Then they said, we want to make sure that we take time to get this balance right, and we'll be targeting an early 2026 update. Early 2020, if that's like February or March, which is still early 2026, that's months away. Even if it's January or February, it's months away. Just put it back to the way it was. Nobody had a problem with squad battles. Why did you change it? And why is it taking you months to fix? Just put it back to the way it was, please. So again, that wound me up. PC feedback survey update. We recently ran a survey where PC players gave us more direct feedback on the technical issues they can face. Many thanks to everyone that participated. We're in the process of carefully reviewing your responses. In the process of, by the way, looking for commonalities and trends behind the issues reported that can help our ongoing internal investigations. Whilst we don't have a more direct update to share at this time, we'll continue to share information and PC improvements as they happen. So it's another thing that they've talked about in here where they're saying nothing. They're saying later on. We'll give you some noise. We'll talk to you later on. And I get, like, I'm sure the person that wrote this and the people in EA that work there are kind of like at least we're letting them know. And I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that they're at least like, hey, we've seen it, right? Like that. It's better. It's so much better than previous years. I just don't think it helps anyone to say that we've run a survey. We're currently reviewing the responses. We don't have anything else for you. We'll tell you as it happens. It's kind of like, again, it's kind of like oh yeah, we're listening, bugger off, we're listening. We've got yeah, we're listening. We're getting through it. Go away. That's how it feels like to me. It feels like we're telling you we're listening to tell you that we're listening, not because we're actually got anything like objectively important to share with you, which is really sad. Multi-swap issue addressed. This was one of the best things. Recently, we investigated your reports on multi-swap in Football Ultimate Team causing potential stability issues, and we released a patch which addressed some stability issues that could have occurred, including a multi-swap one. You did. Brilliant. Perfect. What's next in 2025? This is the brilliant part. This is the best part for me, guys. We recently released a small stability update, and we're planning on a larger update in December. Cool. Our next title update will address certain issues, introduce new additions, and bring some holiday cheer to FC 26. We'll share more details in the next few weeks. Thank you for checking out the November feedback update, for continuing to give us your feedback. We'll keep tuning into what you're saying, and we'll do another one of these feedback updates in December. Don't bother. When you say things like, our next title update will address certain issues, what issues? Just tell us why are you we'll address certain issues and introduce new additions. What additions? New game mode, new evos, like new ability, new skins, like new menu design, new card type, new rewards, like what addition? What? And bring some holiday cheer to SC20. Thanks. Put a Christmas tree up in the corner of the field instead of the thing that already takes the corner flag up. That would be some holiday cheer. This whole piece said nothing. And so I tweeted about it because, you know, I'm a grumpy old unk that tweets about things. And I took these quotes, guys. These are legitimate quotes from each individual part. You can go and fact check this with this thing here. Here are the direct quotes from this view. On goalkeeper movement, we'll share full details on this change closer to the update. On AI defending, we'll let you know if any changes in this space ahead of making any updates. On squad battles becoming more difficult, we want to make sure we take the time to get this balance right, and we'll be targeting an early 2026 update. On PC issues, while we don't have more direct update to share this time, we'll continue to share information as they happen. On what's next, we'll share more details in the next few weeks. What's the point? Like, I was looking forward to this feedback update of being like, hey guys, like I said, we saw the fact that there's those massive trophies in the corner flag. That's not intended. We're going to try and fix that as soon as we can. Brilliant. We realize and recognize that double tap passes are stupidly overpowered and broken, and we're kind of going to be looking at how to fine tune that, and we'll release a patch in the coming days or weeks to fix this issue. Perfect. Hey guys, we've seen the fact that people are absolutely spamming the LB to RB, left back to right back balls across the field from kickoff. It's undefendable. Like we see it. Like it's not a part of how we want the game to be played. So we are working, actively on getting this patched as quick as possible. That's what I thought the feedback would be. But instead, the feedback is we are listening to you, and we'll let you know more about that later on. And so for today, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. As always, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.